What's up, everybody? It's Jerel, and welcome back to the Top 5. This week, we've got my top 5 things that every HBCU student knows. Before we get into the countdown, I gotta tell y'all, first, I am a graduate of Central State University, which is Ohio's only public HBCU. I graduated in 2012 with a Bachelor of Arts degree in political science, and Central State University absolutely changed my life. I learned so much about myself and who I am and my culture and my people, and I found the diversity amongst Black people. I developed mentors that really looked after me and continue to look after me, that kept me on my P's and Q's, that kept me pushing when my mind was not focused on class and school at all. They didn't give up on me, they kept me pushing. Also friendships that are lifelong bonds. Your friends really become your family. These people are a part of my life and will be a part of my life for the rest of it. Weddings, funerals, all of it. We do it together, man, and it's a huge, huge blessing. That's why I'm so passionate about HBCUs, particularly mine, you know what I mean? But all HBCUs, it's a beautiful thing. So let's get into this countdown. All right, coming in at number 5 is Chicken Wednesdays and Fish Fridays, man. If you went to HBCU on Wednesdays, you could almost guarantee that you was gonna get some good fried chicken. And on Fridays, you was gonna get some good fried fish. They generally had some baked options, but that ain't why we came. That ain't why we went in there, you know what I mean? The fried line was twice as long as the baked line, which is also another problem for another episode of Top 5. But nonetheless, you know what I mean? You can go to the caf and know that you're gonna get that meal. It was a part caf, part fashion show, part party. It was always jumping on Wednesdays and Fridays. You knew the line was gonna be long, so you might wanna leave out of class a little early. Maybe I shouldn't have did that, you know what I mean? But it was just the truth. You wanna get a jump on it so you don't have to wait in that long line, you know what I mean? It was popping, man. That's why it's number 5, Chicken Wednesdays and Fish Fridays. All right, number 4 is gonna be sacred spaces. Every HBCU has some sort of area, section of land that is off limits. You can't go through it, under it, until you graduate, until you finish a ceremony, some sort of process. I know at Central State, we have the sunken garden. Any freshman cannot go through the sunken garden until after the candlelight ceremony. I know at Spelman, they have an archway that you cannot go under until you graduate, and it goes on and on and on and on. I'm not sure how this developed at each individual school or university, but that's just the way it is. I guarantee you your school has it. Comment below and tell me what your individual university has. What's that sacred land? What's that tradition? Tell me a little bit about it, all right? That's number 4. Number 3 is gonna be the struggle. Now, the struggle isn't limited to just HBCUs, but I know that HBCU students can definitely identify with the struggle. Now, the struggle is financial aid, enrollment, the administrative processes that it takes to remain enrolled and actively matriculating through your college experience. All of us have gone through it, jumping through hurdles and hoops, working with your parents to complete your FAFSA, to working with the university to make sure that they get it, to getting your award letter, your expected family contribution, which is always completely unreasonable, at least it was for me and my family. It's all a part of the journey. It's all a part of the struggle. We've gone through it. There have been protests on different campuses. I'm not gonna say whose, but it's happened, you know? So it's a part of it. And I wanna encourage any student that's getting ready to enroll into an HBCU or is currently enrolled in HBCU, don't give up. Keep fighting the good fight. You're gonna get through it. There are many, many, many people before you have gone through it and figured out a way to make it happen. And this is a microcosm of what to expect after college. And you're gonna get through it, you can do it, you can figure it out, and you can make it happen, man. All right, number 2, I'm gonna give it to Greek life, man. I'm not Greek, but I know Greek life is an integral part of the HBCU experience. Now, there are fraternity and sororities at PWIs and other institutions, but there's something special about Greek life at an HBCU. I believe about 6 of the 9 Divine 9 fraternities and sororities were founded at HBCUs, and they continue to be pillars of community service and academic success in our institutions, as well as giving us so many opportunities to develop students and to develop our communities. It's amazing work that they do. Not to mention the great step shows and stroll-offs and, you know what I mean, the parties, some of the best parties for sure, you know what I mean? So HBCU life wouldn't be the same without the Greeks, man. So shout out to y'all. Do your little calls. Well, I shouldn't say little, I don't want y'all attacking me in my comments, but do your calls, whatever it is. Continue to do the work that you're doing in our communities and keep up the good work. Yeah, Greek life. All right, number one, my favorite thing about my HBCU experience that every student, every alumni, every other knows is homecoming, man. Homecoming is a barbecue cookout, a family reunion, a football game, a step show, a fifth quarter halftime show. And actually, you know what? The fifth quarter should be like 1B. You know what I mean? If this is homecoming is 1A, for 1B in particular is just the bands. You know what I mean? It's something special about HBCU bands. So y'all gotta, that's like 1B for homecoming and then just specifically the band. You know what I mean? Glad to see you again. I haven't seen you since I don't know where. Boom, 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 boom. It just makes you feel good, man. I'm getting chills right now just thinking about it. Going to the vendors, get me some food that I probably shouldn't be eating, buying up some special lemonades that are overpriced but still delicious, listening to all of the stories from the old heads, you know what I mean, that's been coming to homecoming for 40, 50 years with their families. It's just a good time, man. It's a safe environment to be black. I've even been to other universities' homecomings and still felt like I was at home. Even if you didn't go to an HBCU, you need to go to the closest homecoming. They're generally around October, September, somewhere in there. Check it out, look it up, and go and have you a good time, man. Don't cause no trouble because we can probably tell an outsider, you know what I mean? But y'all come and kick it with us and have a good time, support our institutions. And that's it, man. The top 5 things that every HBCU student knows. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure you check out the links below. Keep up with what's going on, where you can follow me. I don't know where it's gonna go yet, but it'll just be a surprise to all of us where we put them in post. Top 5, man. See y'all soon.